Hello everybody and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2. Last episode we got 2 new exhibits. We have the moose, if I can find him, there he is. We got our moose, and we also added in, over here, our peacocks and peafowls. It's amazing. We have a baby peacock already, little tiny thing, little freak of nature. Yeah, I also found out scroll wheel is jump, which is weird, but we're just gonna roll with it. Between episodes, I have done some tinkering, and I have made the bridge bigger. I have done good. I finally got it to work, and I also added these little pillars here, which are not normally part of the bridge. They are instead little display objects that I've placed. And I also put down some fences to get pillars in the middle of the bridge because it looked bad without legs for some reason. So the way I did this is I actually, whoops, wrong button. I went into the terraform mode, and I turned the river into dirt, then laid the bridge, and then put the water back. That is the way to do it, and it looks pretty good. You can see that these are posts, and these are just fences. So I got the wide bridge finally, and it's amazing. And I don't know why it made no legs. It's probably because of how close it is to the ground. This one still has legs though. So, well, this game is great sometimes. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'll have to fix that later. That's so ugly looking. Alright, so, sometime in last episode, if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned the idea of making an aquarium exhibit, and I think that's what we're going to do this episode, and I'm thinking it's going to be in this back corner over here, because there's a lot of space over here that we can use. However, it does mean that I have to do a lot of terraforming, because there is some really ugly terrain in this space. And I don't want any of this grass lying around, so we're just gonna bulldoze all the grass here. Like so. I missed one. I missed one here. And I missed some here. And I missed some here. I'm good at this. Okay. What is the terrain looking like? It's looking like there's a valley here. So we'll flatten it to this level, methinks. Let's just hit that. We'll go flatten, make this nice and big, and we'll just flatten this out. So let's see how I'm going to do this, because I have no idea. I have not prepared ahead of time, and I have no idea what animals I can even get. We can have a blue discus, a trevally, 10, 11, we could put a lot, and I mean like, no, I mean a lot of fish. This could be a humongous aquarium. So we have to keep in mind that this is a humongous aquarium. And I think we'll probably start with the pathing. We have a bunch of path options now. When did we unlock all these? I mean, we are at 2.5 stars now. Do we have the rope fence yet? That'd be nice if we did. Still do not have the rope fence. Somehow. Then we gotta figure out the path we want. There is the marine path, and there's also an aquarium path. What's the difference? New objects are available for purchase immediately. Oh my god. The research for the picket fence is complete. Ah, the post with rope fence. We've got it. Research that, baby. Oh my god. This is like my favorite fence in the game. It is such an aesthetic. Okay. Okay. Everyone stay calm. These are our path choices. The aquarium path is a bit bright, but we might use it for the entrance. Marine path is a bit too fuzzy for my liking. I'm not going to do concrete. I'm not going to do that one. Maybe this one. I like these two, though. So I think the paths we're going to choose are going to be these ones here. Okay, and I wish there was a paintbrush dropper tool. But there isn't. Peafowl is hungry. Why are you hungry? How did you get out? The hell? Get back in there. How'd that happen? There's like not a hole in the fence, is there? Weird. We have another bison in the group, by the way. A second American bison. So we're gonna have to give one of ours away soon. Because we have too many bison now. Right over here. There he is. Yeah. This is gonna start being a space problem. Your bison's 3. I'm thinking we're probably gonna... Oh, there it is. I'm dumb. Animal up for adoption. Released to the wild. I don't know what the difference does. We're gonna put him up for adoption. And hopefully get some good money for that. Oh my god. The Animal Hygiene Association has selected your zoo for a test program of promoting cleaner zoos and animals. If your zoo can go for 30 days without any of your animals reaching a pressing or critical hygiene need, the AAHA will award you a crash grant of $2,000. That's tempting. I don't know what the state is currently, though. Yeah, we'll accept that. And to help bolster that, 30 days is so hard. To help bolster that, we will get an additional zookeeper. And he should help maintain our levels of cleanliness a bit better. Hopefully, we just let it happen, and it'll be fine. Alright. So, let's start laying out some of these paths. We're gonna have an entrance, very small entrance area. I think we'll actually do the entrance just with the walls. Peafowl is pregnant. Cool. I think 4 is probably high enough. I'll go for 5. We're gonna go for 5 high. Just because. And... I'm planning on having it kind of be like a central area with 2 exhibits. So... we have a solid tank wall, right? Solid tank wall. We want just the path. We'll do this for the tank, and we can divide it however we need to for the exhibits. I will raise the floor of the tank just a bit. And let's just get a glass wall here so we can see what this looks like. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I might lower the tank wall a little bit. There we go. Well, it'll be whatever height the building is at, really. And now we have this. So I was thinking... Peafow's going to lay an egg. We want... Why are you over here? There isn't anything here. Something to do. Get back on the path, you idiot. Don't make me fence you in. I'm going to fence you in. And I have the rope fence to do it. If I can find it. There it is. Rope fence. The best fence in the game. Bam. You can't get over here now, you idiot. This is going to be the back wall. So we're just going to slap a path in here. We want this section to be decently wide. And we also want to have probably an exhibit in the back corner here or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, we'll go here. We can have like the back wall over here somewhere. We can utilize this space. And we'll have the entrance to the aquarium be right here. Just like that. That works. And I wanted... I had an idea, actually. I had an idea, which was... to have an exhibit section in the center. Something like this. Right, yep, that's both 3. And we're going to actually have to do more terrain modification because this is a bit larger than I was thinking it was going to end up being. Which is not a problem. I just have to expand my plan. That'll be our back exit over there. And then... Ah, okay. This is the front entrance, which means we will need to actually expand this slightly in order to keep it even. There we go. So that's going to be the layout of our exhibit area, I think. So I can just get the fences down now. White brick fence, where are you at? Right here, and you're a 5. Amazing. I do probably want to have something on the side here. But for now, we'll just keep it to the 1 tank, because I don't know if I can actually afford a larger exhibit, if I'm going to be real. We'll just do that. And we'll have to raise this up, I think, because... Right? Yeah, okay. We're going to have to raise the tank. I believe, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, you can just raise it manually. Which is wild. Look at that. Unfortunately, able to make it through the entire evolution period without one of your animals reaching a critical hygiene need. Dang. My zookeepers suck. You guys are terrible. Oh, look at our zoo gate! Oh, it's looking so nice. We're at 2 stars. Went outside the stupid boundary again. I want to go here. Look at that. A 2-star zoo gate. That looks amazing. There we go. Might use that for a thumbnail. Who knows? Alright. Aquarium time. We are almost done with our aquarium build. It looks amazing so far. He said, knowing full well that it actually looks quite awful in its current state. But thus is the limitations of Zoo Tycoon. Does that look even? Why am I inside the exhibit? It looks even enough. Okay. So our front entrance is going to be in a little bit of a terrible location, admittedly. But it's fine, because we're going to move everything around later. No one will know. We will take the front entrance path. We'll just plaster that down here. And I hate so much that it has rounded corners. There we go. A nice fancy looking path. And we need to get a roof on this aquarium build as well. So we have to use a path for a roof, fun fact. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and that's how we do roofs in the game. Look at that, roof. It's a bit dark, admittedly, but also it's because it's dark outside. What if we change it up? Does that look better? Nope. We could also go for like a wooden roof. But they're all going to be dark underneath, so it don't matter. We go for a white roof. Oh, that looks much better on this thing. Oh, and the roof color is going inside as well. We need to go down a level. And now we can just plaster the roof on. This is going to take a while, so I'm thinking time lapse. I do like the way this looks better. We're going to switch to this for the tank wall. I think we're going to do the Gharial. A crocodile from Asia. And we'll put that in the middle here. So, we're going to want some kind of a fence. Probably one of these, but not that tall. Jeez. If I use this fence, it's 1 pane. If I use this fence, it splits it up, and that's what I want. And since we have that, I want to actually demolish this gate and just replace it with a glass wall. Because we don't need that much. We have a new moose, which is a problem. Because we have too many meese. You guys are going to start hating your space. Oh god, they gave birth to 2. They have twins. We have twins. Let's expand the space they have a bit more. Because these moose, they really, really like their space. And I really, really do not have the space required. No. There we go. That'll be plenty of space for these meese. Oh my god. Oh, he was feeding. Did you see that? I'm going to redo the plants as well. Because I want to make sure I have the correct plants. Ah, well, now that the roof is gone, I can just get rid of the rest of it. And not feel bad. That's funny. I need you back. There we go. Alright, we can see! Look at that. It's amazing. Oh my god. Look at that. We have our glass roof. We go for the big wooden post. The big hefty post. Oh my god. That's amazing. How do I... There we go. We'll sell these ones. I want the big hefty post. That was impressive. This one. A big chonker of a post. We could just smash that right in the middle of the wall here. Oh my god. That's pretty good. Alright, and then we can finally, I think, get our animals set up. Which is wild. Biome's not suitable for the false Grail. What? Alpine? Hold up. That's not what it said when I was making it. Was I looking at something else? Okay, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I don't know what happened. It says Boreal Forest. Okay, that's some kind of a small bug. You want Alpine. Okay. I have a feeling this one's broken. I am satisfied. Okay, maybe we're not doing this animal. Okay. Well, that's concerning, because I just spent a lot of money on that, and it doesn't work. The biome is busted for him. So, I guess we're going to do a sharp U-turn into something different. I guess this is going to be turtles, then. I didn't really want it to be turtles, but I don't have much option other than turtles. Giant Galapagos turtle probably needs less water than the other animal. So we'll just do that. A small amount of water. You get bananas. You have the water over there. We will put the bananas over here. You can have lettuce over here. We'll do the shade structure. And that's just because it is indoors. So it looks funny. Reptile pool sounds amazing, though. Hopefully, this works out for us. Male and female turtle. Okay. Research for tar pit is complete. But they wanted enrichment, and that's enrichment, so we're going with that. They want some rocks. I can give you some rocks. Have a rock. There's a large rock. Have a large rock. We should be able to do a wall sign, because this is all glass. Which is good. So let's find the turtle so I can place this down. Where you at? Oh, you're in the water. Cannot place a dynamic sign in the water. You suck. If I put it over here, it's going to be like, ah, not close enough. Oh, it is. All right. We'll move them. We want one there. One on the other side. There. We want a third one on the front. There we go. And then we're gonna need donation bins. Ooh, now that is perfect for this. All right. Amazing. We will plop these here and here. Also, there's like a lump in the terrain for some reason. I don't know why, because I know I flattened all of this. Come on. Flatten. There we go. I love this. This is the best chair in the game. It's so good. Oh my god. To the aquarium. Awesome. We're at the aquarium. We have the Galapagos giant tortoise. With lifespans of over 100 years, the Galapagos giant tortoise is one of the longest-lived vertebrates. Harriet, a specimen kept in the Australia Zoo, was the oldest known Galapagos tortoise, having reached an estimated age of more than 170. The Galapagos giant tortoise have a large, bony shell of a dull brown or gray color. The plates of the shell are fused with the ribs in a rigid, protective structure that is integral to the skeleton. Lichens can grow on the shells of these slow-moving animals. Awesome. There's grass. I hate the grass. We have our donation bins. Awesome. This is going to be the greatest aquarium ever. Look at this. This is such a... I love this. And they love the water. Guests love my zoo. I have 12... so many thousands of dollars. Alright, P-Fowls. Today's your lucky day. You get an 8. Awesome. And I need to get a family restroom, or even just a regular restroom. Sure, let's go for a medium restroom. We can just plonk that right here. Amazing. We will asphalt path. There we go. And I want to have some selling stands. Oh, we have the gift cart now. Yes. All right. Water stand. We'll just put that there. And I want to get the gift cart. Gift cart. Oh my god. The gift cart is huge for our zoo. We'll do that. We will move the educator podium. And I want to get that seahorse podium. Oh, ATM. I need an ATM in the aquarium. What am I thinking? How am I guests supposed to pay for stuff if they don't have ATMs? Not enough headroom. Oh, I knew it. It can't be indoors, even though this is an enormous indoor space. That is upsetting. Okay. Well, you can always place this here. And then we will just add more path around it. Alright, how are my animals doing? Zoo quick stats. Social is critical for American Bison 4. I'm sorry! I don't have any more bison. They won't let me get more. They won't let me get more. I'm sorry. You're so alone, and I'm sorry I sold your child. I feel like a piece of shit for that. Not gonna lie. The research for compost building. It's $1,000. I'm never gonna afford that. We got the aquarium built. I do kind of would like the idea of either a second floor. I would like the idea of either a second floor or some kind of like dome, if possible. Probably not possible, but a second floor maybe. It's amazing. I love this. Everyone loves the aquarium. There's grass indoors. It's a fucking... Oh my god! You animals! I'm killing all of you. What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Fucking alright. Alright, fine. I'm putting more trash cans down. This is what you wanted. This is what I'm doing. You monsters. I hate you. I don't have enough money for a trash can. I'm in debt so bad. And that's where we're going to end it today. With the trash monster. And poles that disappear. We have our tortoises over here enjoying their time in the water. Awesome. They're so happy. The best. Oh my god. We need so much more. Oh my god. I'm going to head out now. thank you all so much for watching this episode. Next episode, I think we're probably going to start setting up this tank out here. However, looking at the money, I'm probably going to have to do some... What did you just headbutt? Just the ground? I do need to do some of those quests as well, actually. It'd be nice. But yeah, that'll be for next time. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.